Today I want to share with you how you might incorporate Aparigraha in your yoga asana practice. So Aparigraha is one of the yamas, or the restraints in yoga, and it loosely translates to non-attachment or non-greed. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says to Arjuna to not be attached to the fruit of his actions. And that's an idea that I found really helpful in my yoga practice, especially as I've grown older, in that I'm present and doing the practice for the joy of doing the practice, not the outcome. And that enables me to practice more in tune with my body, in tune with the context, which has helped me reduce the likelihood of injury and disappointment in my practice because of how I think things should be. It allows me to be present with what is and open and curious about myself. So, an easy way to think about Aparigraha in a yoga practice is to think about the breath. Each breath is a practice of non-attachment. We're drawing in air, but we're also releasing it. We don't cling to the breath. And if we link the breath with a flow practice such as sun salutation, we can really create a physical embodiment, if you like, of that idea of non-attachment. And by starting our day with some sun salutations in harmony with the breath, we're starting off on the right foot, so to speak. And for me, if I've started my day that way and I find I'm becoming too attached to certain expectations and outcomes during the day, I can return to that moment in the morning where I connected with something bigger than myself and come back to that breath and that motion and that idea of non-attachment. So, I'd like to invite you to join me at the front of your mat, and I'd like to guide you through some sun salutations in harmony with the breath. So first of all, let's come into Tadasana, or mountain pose. Let's lift up our toes, spread our toes, and then let them come back down to earth. And we're going to just lengthen up through the body, lengthening up through the crown of the head, keeping our shoulders away from our ears. We don't want them to become attached. And then when I'm setting up, I can start to feel a bit rigid, so I'd like you to join me in shaking that out a bit. And let's come back into Tadasana. And then let's start to connect with the breath. Taking slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Connecting with this present moment. On each breath, we're drawing in prana or energy. And on the exhalation, we're releasing expectation. Coming to the present moment. And then on the next inhale, let's lift our arms above our head, and then on the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, keeping a flat back. Exhale, forward fold, planting the palms, fingers spread. Stepping back into plank. And then on an inhale, we're going to lower our knees, chest and chin, gliding forward into upward facing dog or cobra. And then on an exhale, let's curl the toes under, pushing back into straight legs. Keep a slight bend in the knees if that's comfortable for you. Heels coming towards the floor, they may not reach, don't force it. Sit bones lifting to the sky, strong in the arms. And then inhale, step forward to the front of the mat again, rising to half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's lift the arms above the head. Exhale, hands to heart in Anjali Mudra or prayer position. And let's try one more. I'm just going to pull my trousers up. So, inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, planting the palms, fingers spread, stepping back into plank. Inhale, knees, chest, chin, gliding into up dog or cobra. Exhale, curl the toes, pushing back to straight legs so you're forming a triangle. I'll just come round to the side to demonstrate. Heels coming towards the floor, as I said, don't force it. And then I'm going to come back over here. We're going to inhale to the front of our mat, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Anjali Mudra.